Get ready to embark on an extraordinary journey with Priyanka Kumar's new book, The Light Between Apple Trees, Rediscovering the Wild Through a Beloved American Fruit. This book will challenge your perceptions and inspire you in ways you never imagined. When I first heard about this book, I was intrigued by the title and its promise of an unusual adventure. Little did I know, it would lead me down a path of personal rewilding and a deeper connection with nature. But here's where it gets controversial. Can a book about apple trees truly make a difference? Kumar's work not only captivates, but also transforms the way we view biodiversity and our relationship with the wild. Mark Beckoff, why did you choose to write about apple trees and their significance? Priyanka Kumar, my childhood in the Himalayan foothills, surrounded by mature apple trees, left an indelible mark on my heart. Years later, a chance encounter with a private apple orchard near my home in Santa Fe sparked a revelation. I began to see the potential in the micro-wild, the spaces between our urban lives and the untouched nature, and how it can support an entire ecosystem, from the tiniest hummingbird to a majestic bear. I wondered, how can we foster a connection when we're so far removed from the wild? That's when I realized the importance of these micro-wilds, which are often closer than we think. Mark Beckoff, how did the title come about and what does it symbolize? Priyanka Kumar, during my research, I stumbled upon an ancient orchard, a New Mexico version of Walden. The sun's rays filtered through the apple trees, creating a magical light, and I felt a deep sense of connection to the past and the present. The title captures this experience, a place where I found poetry and a vibrant life among historic apple trees. Mark Beckoff, how does this book connect to your previous work and interests? Priyanka Kumar, my last book, Conversations with Birds, explored my practice of observing birds closely. Birds have always been a gateway to the wild, both in my childhood and during my graduate studies in Los Angeles. As a naturalist, I've always been fascinated by the inner workings of nature and how it sustains us. When I delved into the micro-wilds with their feral and historic apple trees, I discovered a new dimension. These fruit trees are not just sources of food. They are living links to science and history. An apple is more than just a fruit. It's a portal to places and experiences we might otherwise miss. Mark Beckoff, what are some of the key topics and messages in your book? Priyanka Kumar, I trace the apple's surprising journey from its birthplace in Kazakhstan to its transnational status. Genetic science reveals its wilder nature, and its American story is equally captivating. I visited the oldest private orchard in the country, where people still have a living connection to trees planted 400 years ago. As a fellow at the International Center for Jefferson Studies, I stayed at Monticello, studying Jefferson's north and south orchards, where he grew an incredible variety of fruits, including the famous Newtown pippin. America once boasted an astounding number of apple varieties, but industrialization in the 20th century led to a tragic loss of biodiversity and our intimate connection to orchards. Of the 16,000 named apple varieties once celebrated in America, less than a fifth remain accessible. Even Jefferson's beloved Taliaferro apple has gone extinct. In this book, I showcase the richness of biodiverse orchards and their potential to be magical, transformative spaces. Mark Beckoff, as people learn more about the role of apple trees, do you think it will lead to a greater appreciation for nature and biodiversity? Priyanka Kumar, falling in love with apple trees can be a gateway to a deeper connection with the forest. I want readers to experience the joy of apple orchards, to understand their history and science, and to see how they can lead us back to nature. When we stumble upon wildflowers or apple blossoms, our mood shifts. We return for the delicious fruits or plant our own trees. It's not just about talking about biodiversity loss, it's about experiencing it. I want readers to crave more wilderness and to understand the importance of micro-wilds in our lives and on our planet. And this is the part most people miss. The protection of our oceans and land is crucial, and our relationship with nature is the key to making it happen. We need to understand the stakes to address these issues effectively. References: Kumar, P., author, 2022, Conversations with Birds, Psychology Today. Beckhoff, M., 2014, Rewilding Our Hearts, Building Pathways of Compassion and Coexistence, New World Library. Documentary inspired by Conversations with Birds. https://www.psychologytoday.com/US blog animalemotions.podcast.animals.souls